Most roofing sales reps make great money, but won't reach financial freedom. Now, if that stings a little, good, because today you're going to fix that. What's up, Roof Money Pros? Mike here with Roof Money Pro, and my mission is to help roofing professionals like you maximize your careers and build wealth. Not just earn it, build it. Most reps in roofing sales don't build wealth because they can't close. They fail because they never define what financial freedom actually means. You've seen it. Six-figure income, big storm season, big deposits, empty bank account, zero net worth. Because here's the truth most people don't know. It's that financial freedom isn't one big jump. It's built upon reaching clear and measurable stages. And in this video, you're going to get the 4 stages of financial freedom for roofing sales reps, from barely surviving month to month, all the way to having passive income fund your dream lifestyle. You'll learn what each stage looks like, how to measure where you are, and exactly what you need to do to move to the next level. I'll share my journey with you so you can learn from my wins, mistakes, as well as what I'm working towards. And look, this channel is for roofing sales reps making good money, but struggling to turn that income into wealth. Now, if that's you, you're in the right place. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button right now because this channel drops content that's built specifically for reps like you. Here's the hard truth about stage 1. Most reps never even realize they're stuck in it. You're out here killing it on the doors, stacking contracts, turning in big numbers, and somehow still stressed at the end of every month. That's survival mode. That used to be real life for me. In the not too distant past, I was a single father in roofing sales supporting my daughter. Survival wasn't a financial concept, it was a daily reality. Every commission mattered. Every slow week of grinding with no deals closing was a knot in my stomach. And the worst part, there was no roadmap. Nobody was talking about money like this in the sales meetings. Survival is simple to define. Your income barely covers your basic living expenses. Housing, food, utilities, transportation, insurance. Little to no cash cushion. And the second a slow week hits, everything feels like it's falling apart. And it's not a you problem. It's either a complete lack of a system or just a ramp up part that drags on longer than we care to admit. Now here's how you get out of stage 1 fast. First, build a bare bones monthly budget. Write down every essential expense and add it up. Rent or mortgage paid, food covered, utilities on, truck running, insurance active. That number is your floor, your minimum income target. Know it cold. Second, build a 1-month starter emergency fund in a separate account you don't touch. That single move drops your stress level more than anything else. Third, attack high interest debt with any extra margin you can squeeze from your commission checks. Credit cards charging 22 to 28% are bleeding you dry. That balance is the reason you feel like you're running through mud. Most reps stay stuck here because every big commission feels like permission to spend. The storm season rolls in, the money flows, and it's gone. You can't build on a shifting floor. Get stable first, then grow. Once you stop the bleeding, stage 2 is where you start taking real control. Stability doesn't mean rich, but man, it feels good to drop that stress level by a few notches. You've got breathing room, but if you relax too much, you can easily find yourself knocked back to stage 1 again. So now's the time to focus. Here's what this stage looks like. Now you're stacking 3 to 6 months of bare bones expenses into a legit emergency fund. Taxes are being set aside all year, so April isn't a disaster. Savings for short-term goals and investments are on autopilot. And you're paying yourself a structured salary from variable commissions so you're not spending like a rock star in July and eating ramen in February. That last point is huge. You might bank 30 grand in a single month during hail season, then face 2 slow months right after. The reps who don't plan for that end up stressed every single off season. Stability means smoothing that out on purpose. This is also where business and personal finances get completely separated. Clean accounts, clear categories, clear picture. This is exactly where the feast cash flow system comes in. My course covers this in detail, how to get from stage 1 to stage 2 as fast as possible. It's built specifically for reps like you, and it's the framework that helped me build a real financial foundation in roofing sales. Now, if you want to skip the trial and error, the link's in the description. Stability is where the game changes. This is where you stop feeling reactive and start feeling like you're actually winning. Now, here's a quick spoiler alert. Stage 3 is the one that gets real quiet for a while, but in a good way. Independence means you build enough income producing assets that even if you stop selling tomorrow, your basic living expenses are covered. The lights stay on, the mortgage gets paid, not from commissions, from assets. That means the leaner you keep the household essentials, the sooner you can get there. Now, full transparency, this is the stage I'm currently working through. I'm sharing that because it's important you understand this isn't some theory, nor is it just flashing a highlight reel. This is a real life by design, and the work is being put in right alongside you. Now, to get here, you need to pick a route. because there are two distinct ways people reach financial independence and they operate on different logic. Route 1 is the target number approach. You figure out what your basic living expenses are, multiply by 25, and that's your FI number, your financial independence number. The math is based on the 4% rule, one of the most researched benchmarks in personal finance, which says you can withdraw 4% of your investment portfolio annually without running out of money. So if your basic expenses are 60 grand a year, your FI number is 1.5 million in invested assets. This is the foundation of both traditional retirement planning and the FIRE movement. It tends to focus on liquid assets like index funds being held inside accounts like a brokerage account, IRAs, or solo 401k. Route 2 flips the script, and it's my personal preference. Instead of targeting a lump sum number, you're building assets specifically designed to generate cash flow, enough to cover your living expenses directly. You're not waiting to hit a portfolio balance and then draw it down. You're building income streams that run on their own. That could be rental properties, a business, dividends, royalties, or any combination. Say you pick up 2 or 3 rental properties over 5 to 7 years and each one nets $500 to $800 a month in cash flow. That's a real passive income engine that either offsets your expenses or covers them entirely. The goal isn't a number on a screen, it's monthly income that makes your paycheck optional. Neither route is wrong, some people blend both, but you need to know which direction you're heading because it changes how you deploy every commission check you earn. Now, the mental shift at stage 3 is really the hardest part. You stop thinking like an income earner and start thinking like an asset owner. Every commission check becomes a question. What income producing asset can this turn into? Now, this is the big kahuna target. This is what everything is being built toward. At stage 3, independence covers your need. At stage 4, freedom funds your lifestyle, the way you actually want to live it. Travel, time with family, freedom to work as an option instead of a requirement. Defining your lifestyle number is personal, and I want you to actually do this exercise, not just nod at it. Sit down with your spouse, your partner, or just yourself and ask, what does a great year actually look like for us? Not a fantasy year, a real one. What does it cost to live that life well? My wife and I did exactly this. And then we really thought about it. We realized our ideal life is actually pretty grounded. We spend a lot of our time doing things like cycling, running, and simple date nights. We love to travel, but realistically, we'd be happy taking a trip every few months. Nothing that wrecks a schedule, just consistent time away. We want to enter more marathons, triathlons, cycling races, cover the registration fees, the occasional travel, and lodging that comes with it. When we actually added it up, 75 grand a year covers our lifestyle beautifully, which includes basic living expenses. 100 grand would be more than enough. That's our number for right now, and we're building toward it with clarity. Your number might look completely different. Maybe your ideal life includes a vacation home, business class flights, or putting kids through private school. And if so, your number might be 200,000, 300,000, or more. There's no ceiling on this. But here's what I find most people discover when they actually do this exercise honestly. The number is much, much lower than they expected. Because when you strip out the noise and get specific about what genuinely makes you happy, not what looks good or what you think you should want, most people find that a full, rich, meaningful life costs way less than they assumed. The most important thing about stage 4 isn't the money, it's the design. The reps who get here stop reacting to storm seasons, bad months, and industry shifts. They've built a life that runs the way they chose, not the way the market decided for them. Now, high income years in roofing are either rocket fuel or a trap. It's all about what you do with them. After a major hail event, some reps pull in $20,000 to $40,000 a month. Real money. And almost all of it can disappear into a lifted truck, gifts, golf outings, a vacation, or a boat that sits in the garage. That is lifestyle inflation doing exactly what it does, quietly destroying wealth building potential. Reps who move through the stages fast live below their means during big seasons on purpose. They treat windfalls, big commissions, referral checks, bonuses as investments first, spending money second. They invest consistently even when it's uncomfortable, and they keep income diversified so one slow season can't wreck them. A written 5 to 10 year financial roadmap with specific numbers and dates changes how you make every decision. The biggest mindset mistake is depending 100% on active income with no plan to build assets. Active income stops when you stop. That's a treadmill, not freedom. Now here's what to take away. Financial freedom for roofing sales reps is not a vague dream, and it's a lot simpler than you think. Stage 1, you cover the basics. Stage 2, you build systems and cash flow control. Stage 3, your assets cover your basic needs. Stage 4, your assets fund your life. Figure out which stage you're in right now, then take one real step toward the next level this week. not after the next storm season, this week. Hey Roof Money Pros, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now because I'm building something real here just for you. Next up, watch what roofing sales reps should do with their very best year ever. It's a game changer for making sure your best years become your turning point, not your trap. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, keep stacking, keep building, and I'll see you in the next video.